Happy Saturday. I'm gonna start the video with a shot of her because I notice every time I upload a video, the shot that YouTube decides to grab of me is horrendous. So until I figure that shit out, I am going to point it at this little American bully beauty right here, Lilac Try. Her name is Missy. She's the most calmest one, so I'm always gonna have her up here, but later on I'll show the rest of my babies. I got two American bullies, two lilac track American bullies, and then I have the pit bulls and a very small Bolognese. So hopefully YouTube can grab a good shot of that, and then I can start. Okay. All right. Well, what's up, y'all? Okay. Well, and hopefully one day I'll get on camera too with the full face beat and hair and all that. But you know what? This is the real me. You know what I mean? Not every day I wake up in the mood to do my makeup and my hair and all that, and I think most of us is the same way. But today's supposed to be visit day for my husband, but being that I've been letting my depression take over me and manipulate me, just leave it at that. I'm unable to visit him today. Let me just say it. I can't afford to go visit him today. It's only a 45-minute drive, but if I do the math and all that, I'm not going to be able to make it through the week until I get paid again. The depression has put me in a position where every day, I order out. I constantly order out because I do not feel the energy to stand and cook. I just want to order out, get snacks for the kids, and then that's it. Make sure they eat and take my butt to bed and disconnect. That's all, because I don't want to be up. I don't want to be present. I want to, clock out basically and just check out, and that's it, and disconnect. So I've let my depression really, really, really screw me over the past couple weeks. So I haven't been managing my funds the way I should. Everything's getting paid, everything's good, but the money that I should have left over for extracurricular stuff, I don't have because I decide to get the quickest thing. I don't care if it costs money or how much money or whatever. It's just as long as it's quick and I'm able to jump back into bed, that's what I'm gonna do. And it's screwing shit over really bad for me. I mean, not so bad. I'll be back on after I get paid this week. I'll be good, but it's just I know my situation is not as bad as other people. Other people are going through diseases and real hardship. At least I'm grateful that my kids and I have a roof over our head. We have food. My husband has money in his books. He's taken care of. My car is good, everything. But like my husband said just a little while ago, everybody's got their problems, you know what I mean? And, my problem is not your problem. So you're not gonna think it's that big of a deal, but since I'm living in my life and it's my problem, it feels like it's deep, and hard, and it is, but we all have to fight our way out of that. We all have to fight our way out of that. And I had a little conversation with my daughter last night. I didn't go into too deep because she's only 10 and she doesn't deserve to, know what's going on. And I don't need to be stressing her out over stuff that she has no need to be stressing out about. But I told her that I promise her that I'm gonna become a better mom, and I promise her that I'm not gonna let my depression take control of me like I have been for the past week 2 weeks or so, you know. My depression has been so bad where I don't even take them out. You know, we don't do anything, nothing. Like, I just go to work, come home, we eat and all that, but that's it, you know what I mean? Like, we don't go nowhere, you know. I can afford to do stuff out, but I just choose not to because I don't want to be around people. I don't have the energy, and I know it's not about me. And that's the other thing too. I gotta, you know, knock some sense into my head. It's not about me, it's about them. Even though I feel the way that I feel, these kids deserve to live. They deserve to have fun. And, you know, it's not about me. And it's hard, and I'm trying. I'm gonna try harder because I'm not trying hard enough. Because these kids deserve to have fun, to go to parks, to go to the movies, even though we have been to the movies, but not as often as we should be, you know. They deserve a lot more, you know. And, you know, and I feel like I'm not doing enough. You know what I mean? I lost my best friend, you know. I temporarily lost my best friend 3 years ago, you know. He was my right-hand man, you know. Everything we did together, you know. I barely had to do anything because he did everything for me. Like, he had me like a queen, and I know he still will be have me like a queen when he comes back home. Like, I had, you know what I mean? He's my everything. He's the head of the household, you know what I mean? The strong leader, you know what I mean? And I feel like we lost that, and I'm trying to be that now, but you know what I mean? I'm trying, you know, but it's just, there's something about a father figure in a family that, you know, that we all know, you know, it's needed, that we love, and it means a lot in the lives of the children, you know, and all that. And I really miss him. You know, and it hurts me to know that he's going through hard things in there, because I know it's hard for him to, you know, but he's doing amazing, controlling his anger, and his outbursts. He's doing amazing because he's focusing on us, you know. He's focusing on getting back home to us, and he's doing amazing at it. Because if you know him as well as I do, or the people around here where we're from, if you know him, you know he's a ball of fire, that man right there. There is no stopping him, there's no controlling him. He needs nothing, he needs no backup, nothing. Just with his 2 hands, that's it. That's all he's ever needed. That's it. But later on I'll get into all of that. But you know I keep saying that I'll talk about stuff later on. It's just, you know, I'm still nervous. I'm still learning how to talk. I really don't talk too much to anyone at all, really, you know what I mean? I really don't know how to communicate well. So this is also like a therapeutic, or I don't know if I'm using the right word. Like, I'm using this to teach myself how to communicate and talk. And even if nobody watches this, or even if maybe 1 or 2 people watch it, you know, that's good enough for me, I guess, you know. But it's helping me more than anything to be able to get what I feel out, because I have no one to talk to, you know what I mean? I feel like I can't trust anyone, and I think most of us feel the same way, you know what I mean? Like, when I'm around a group of people, I see how, like, we've lost sense of humanity, of morals, of love for one another, empathy for one another, sympathy for one another. Like, there's really none of that. Like, I see how adults act like children, how they pick on other adults. I see a lot of that. I see a lot of, it's me, myself, and I, and that's it, and nobody else. There's nothing about working together, and let's work together to accomplish a goal, and there's none of that anymore. It's all about me and me and me, and that's it. And you're beneath me, and if I could use you to get to where I need to get to, I'm going to do that. I'm going to step over your back. And it's just sad, you know what I mean? I'm not perfect. By all means, I don't want y'all to think that I'm perfect. And, no, it's got nothing to do with that. It's just what I've been seeing from a day-to-day basis. That is just, it's also part of my depression to see how, how can you, how people treat someone that is quiet, that does nothing to disturb anyone, that, you know what I mean, that is nice, that will go out of their way to help you so you're happy, you know what I mean? How people treat them like, like over their shoulder, like, it's just, I don't even know how to put it into words. It's sad and it's sick, and you know what I mean? If somebody's learning something new and they're having a little trouble, but they're trying, they keep trying over and over again, how people just discard that person and treat them like crap. Like, oh my God, you're that dumb, you're that stupid, like you can't get it the first time, like, like instant power up, like people like, oh, because you make a mistake, oh my God, like I would never make that mistake, that would never be me, like I would get that in the first try, like what's wrong with you? Like it doesn't matter if the person keeps trying and trying and trying and trying hard, and while trying hard to get it right, you're trying to hold back the tears and the anger, you know what I mean? And people just, you know what I mean, they look at you wrong, and even the person that's teaching you how to do things is treating you like you're beneath them, like you're dumb, and you know what I mean? It's just, oh my God, like I can't believe humans nowadays. I can't believe it. Like I would never treat anybody like that. If I see that person is truly trying and is, yeah, they have a little, nobody's perfect. Nobody learns off the bat. Nobody's born knowing things. Everybody has to learn, Some people learn quicker than others, and you have to make mistakes to grow, to learn, and I understand that. And I would never, ever treat anybody that's making mistakes like crap. I would never make them feel dumb or stupid or beneath, that they're not worth anything. I would never, ever, ever do that to anybody. But there are people out there that do that. And, and sometimes people have to endure what they have to endure because of because they need the money. It's the best situation that they can get money out of. It's the best job they've ever had, you know what I mean? Because it's not the job itself, it's the people that make it difficult. It's the best job they've ever had, and the most amount of money that they've ever gotten paid, you know what I mean? And people endure that. They take that because at the end of the day, they know that they're still getting paid and that money's going into the bank account so they can bring it back home to their families and take care of their families, you know what I mean? And a lot of us, have to bite their tongue, you know what I mean? And right now, I'm trying my hardest to find other ways to make money because I really don't want to be in a situation like that for the rest of my life. I really cannot. I really cannot, because my family needs me. And sometimes I feel like ending it all is going to take the pain away, but I know that's not the right way. I know that's not what I want to do. I know better than that. My kids need me. My husband needs me. My dogs need me. And I can't do that. And I was raised in church. I believe in God. And I know that, God is the only one who has the power to take life away. You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't want to be in a situation like that for the rest of my life, you know. So I'm trying to find other ways to see if I could find another, you know what I mean? I feel like even if I go somewhere else, it's gonna be the same thing, because it's the humans, it's people that make it difficult. It's not the job itself. 'Cause I've never blamed the job. I've never blamed the job itself. You know, I blame the people that are around, and I feel like, you know, like no matter where I go, it's gonna be the same. So I'm just trying. I don't know. I don't know if God one day is gonna open up the skies and shoot down a beam somewhere, and like, I don't know, and just give me a vision of what I'm supposed to do to end all of this torture, you know. But I'm hoping that he does one day, you know. And this is probably embarrassing. I know I'm probably gonna look back at this video and be like, oh my God, why on earth did you say that and post it? But you know what, F it. I know I'm not the only person who feels this way, and I'm really doing it for me. This is more like a video diary. So when my life does get better, I can look back on it and see where I came from. You know what I mean? I'm hoping to God that that could be me, you know, where I could be in a better place, where I could look back at all these videos and be like, wow, damn, that's where you came from. You know, I'm hoping to God, you know, but I think I'm gonna end this video for now. I thank you for staying as long as you have to listen to all this blah blah blah. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, because if you only knew that I have no one to even listen to me for a minute, let alone 17, 18, 20 minutes. So I appreciate you for listening to me and staying on as long as you did. Believe me. But I guess I'll end the video now. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you want to like, dislike, leave me a comment, a good comment, a bad comment. I'll take them all. I'm ready. That's what I'm here for. Maybe, you know, I'll open up my eyes. I don't know. But whatever you want to do, if you want to keep on scrolling, you're more than welcome to too. But at least knowing that you stayed as long as you did, I really, really appreciate it. And like I always say too, I promise my communication will get better. I'll talk better. I'll make more interesting videos. I'll learn how to edit so I can, you know, make the video more visually pleasing. But for right now, this is all I got for you. But I thank you from the bottom of my heart. God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next one. All right? Deuces. And maybe in the next one, I'll be a lot cuter, but we'll see. Deuces.